and I'll try not to chastise in my videos. I don't have any problem with calling somebody an idiot or a dumbass, but I try to do so in a way that allows them to retain at least a little bit of their dignity. But sometimes the gun community makes it really, really hard to be respectful of them. One such case is this whole lead shortage thing. I mean, you got a bunch of nervous Nellies running around like, oh, there's going to be a lead shortage. The government's shutting down the lead suppliers, and now you're not going to be able to buy bullets, so you better run out and buy your bullets. Well, that's just a bunch of BS. One, the government's not shutting anything down. There's only one left because there's no market for them. And the reason this one's shutting down is because it's had 35 years to get itself back up to industry specs, and it just hasn't been able to do it. Whether it's chosen to put all those incentives it got into its pockets as profits, or whether it just didn't have enough money coming in that it had to use that money just to stay open, doesn't matter. There's just no market for it. That's why there's only one. This is the free market at work. There's not a market for them. They can't make a profit, so they're closing. It's not up to us as a government or a people to say, well, we'll keep giving you incentives to stay open, keep giving you incentives to stay open. If there's no market for you, there's no market for you. If you can't make it, you can't make it. And if you can't make it in a way that you still maintain your facility, that it's safe for the people who work there and the people that live around it, well, then you don't have a job. Even the people who did the original story, they tried to create sort of a crisis mentality around this story, and they couldn't. You know, they called ammo manufacturers and said, ooh, how is this going to affect you? And all of them were like, it's not. We don't get lead from them. They're a company that actually draws lead ore up out of the ground and refines that lead ore. And we don't buy from them directly or indirectly. We buy all of our lead from recycle sources or from overseas. So it wasn't even affecting a single manufacturer, yet somehow they were still trying to imply that it was going to cause a bullet shortage. It was going to cause an ammunition shortage. And how's it going to cause an ammunition shortage if the people producing the ammunition get no product from them? Yet still you have all these ridiculous nervous Nellies running around in the gun community like, oh my God, like the sky is falling. I don't know what the problem is. I mean, I know they love to look for conspiracies, but there just isn't one here. It doesn't take a lot of research to find out that even the gun manufacturers and the bullet manufacturers, the ammo manufacturers are like, this doesn't affect anything at all. This is an outdated facility that doesn't have a market, and it's closing. Big deal. Yet you end up with all these little girls still wanting to run around and screaming like it's the end of the world every time they think the sky is falling. And all they end up doing is creating a false crisis. They end up creating a run on the market when there's no reason for it. And the sad thing is, it just takes a little bit of research to see there's no reason for it. I mean, before you go running around with your panties all bunched up in your cooch, maybe you should just do a little bit of research like a grown-up and find out, is this true? Don't repeat it. Don't spread it around. Don't get hysterical over it. Research it. Find out if it's true. Because it was real easy to find out this isn't true. So in the end, like I say, I hate to chastise, but don't listen to these people. And not only don't listen to them, don't repeat what they say and call them on their BS. Because all they're doing is hurting the gun community by creating these false crises. When we face so many things every day that are real, so many real challenges, so many real threats, we don't need to go around screaming and yelling like little girls and create ones that aren't real.